The WWE monitoring Randy Orton's involvement heading into the Survivor Series and his future in the WWE, especially what we got to say a little bit later on in the video. Samoa Joe crowned the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. PW Insider reports very high AEW morale after the show. The AEW Full Gear 2025 results revealed. The AEW National Championship design controversy trending. Emotional backstage environment reported. WWE talent privately reacting overnight. AEW backstage shaken as news circulates. Real-life vehicle emergency outside the arena. Randy Orton's AEW debut. All that and more as we give you the most in-depth, the most descriptive, and the brash. SeanzViewEnt, remember to become a channel member today. The full AEW gear results have been leaked online. What did you think about Full Gear? For those of you that are AEW fans, for those of you that watch it, for those of you that see it, for those of you that may have seen or read or witnessed the highlights online, what were your thoughts about AEW's pay-per-view Full Gear last night? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, following the show, PW Insider reported that the backstage morale within AEW was actually very high after Full Gear. Despite the off-air incident outside the arena, talent and staff reportedly felt energized, proud, and emotionally uplifted by the event. The show's strong crowd reactions, major title changes, and Samoa Joe's emotional World Championship win were cited as reasons for the unexpected positive backstage atmosphere. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. At this time, we are receiving more crucial details and developments. As concerns all things WWE, real-life updates, wrestling breaking news, we're going to cover it all to you, and we're not going to leave you bruised, but you might be tattooed with the news, the rumors. Remember to become a channel member today. Donate below with a super thanks donation because we are on location to the hottest, the most in-depth. And we are going to match it up because it's a Sunday morning, or maybe if you're watching this, it's afternoon. Maybe you've already eaten your supper, maybe a breakfast, maybe a lunch, whatever it may be. SeanzViewEnt is going to be your entertainment for the next several minutes. We're going to get into the very late night. The ongoings happened late night last night at AEW that has the entire world talking, gawking. They're doing a hell of a lot of things right now, viewers, fans, and subscribers. And nobody brings it to you like SeanzView because this is the foundation. This is where we make the proclamation. This is where we put an exclamation point at the end of the damn sentence. So without wasting any more of your valuable time, let's get right into the news. And guys, it's so important to click that bell and turn on all notifications. Now, as many people might be talking about what happened on AEW last night, it may be more important after what happened after AEW went off the air, according to gossip and speculation online. That may be the breaking story here. And again, what was the match of the night for you last night? What was the moment of the night? Who shined through like never before? What about Jon Moxley tapping out twice in the matter of 2 weeks, in the matter of 10 days? Something you don't see happen every day. What does this all mean for the future of Jon Moxley, a.k.a. Dean Ambrose, and why has he tapped out twice in the matter of 2 weeks? But was Dean Ambrose really the real loser in all of this? Because Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, was able to walk out on his own power. Kyle O'Reilly wasn't able to walk out so much. He didn't have it as good as Jon Moxley did. And according to the rumors and the speculation online, it appears as if Kyle O'Reilly is injured and will be down for a significant amount of time. Again, according to those in the know at this time and at this hour. Again, guys, we're just trying to receive more details coming in about this breaking update. It is huge. It is shocking. It is unpredictable. But, guys, we're going to bring it to you right now. So, the mood is about to change, viewers. The mood is about to change. Because tonight, guys, we have another big breaking update. But first, let's get into this morning's update. Let's unravel it and let's untangle it, okay? This morning's very sad WWE update involves Randy Orton, AEW Full Gear, in a frightening real-life emergency that unfolded all at the exact same time. You want about a ruckus. Fans, talent, and insiders are calling this one of the most bizarre nights in pro wrestling history. I am SeanzViewEnt, and what happened off air tonight has everybody talking. Let's get into the breaking details. First off, the National Championship controversy in AEW. Before we get into Randy Orton and the emergency outside the building, AEW already ended Full Gear 2025 surrounded by controversy and conflict. AEW fans on X noticed something unusual. The brand new national championship design looked shockingly similar to an older title, prompting fans to accuse AEW of copying or ripping off a design from another championship, another territory, another title. The entire discussion exploded minutes before the show even aired. This unexpected controversy set the tone for an already chaotic night. Then suddenly reports flooded in from fans near the loading dock, according to speculation and rumors online. Remember to like, comment, subscribe today. A vehicle emergency involving a WWE star apparently occurred outside the Full Gear venue. Police quickly redirected traffic. AEW security closed off the back lot. Staff rushed to the area, and fans saw flashing lights and EMT activity. The moment this happened, the entire backstage environment changed. Again, this is according to gossip online. Talent warming up suddenly paused what they were doing. Producers checked in with security. Phones came out as rumors started circling. Again, rumors. And yes, WWE talent backstage reportedly messaging each other saying who was involved, what happened. We still don't have the full details, but the emotional reaction from talent was very real. Now, the mood in AEW went from energetic to tense and silent almost instantly. Some wrestlers reportedly stopped warm-ups, gathered near monitors, asked security for updates, checked social media for eyewitness recounts. This is where the night took a sharp and unexpected twist. Because while AEW was dealing with this, something else was quietly happening in a restricted hallway. Something that, quite frankly, nobody saw coming. But before we continue, if you appreciate these videos every day, multiple times a day, the kind of heart, determination, the blood, the sweat, the tears I put into this, become a channel member today. Drop a super thanks donation in the comments below with your credit card. It helps me stay independent, daily, and fast with breaking WWE news for each and every one of you. Now, this part is where the night becomes absolutely unreal. Confusion spreads in both companies. AEW staff already scrambling for clarity about an incident, but then multiple AEW personnel noticed something, well, unusual. Security was carving out a clear pathway in a restricted hallway. Talent assumed it was an incoming executive, but it wasn't. But just moments later, AEW talent were left stunned, silent, and confused, according to rumors, as they realized who had just been escorted into backstage. Now, again, this is huge. This is major. And again, we have not seen or heard of this star on WWE TV. There's been no sign. There's been no talk. There's been no promos. There's been no vignettes. He has been ghosted. Randy Orton and WWE are absolutely ghosted at this point. Well, Randy Orton arrives in AEW off-air according to speculation online. This is the off-air moment blowing up everywhere online this morning. Multiple AEW backstage eyewitnesses confirmed that Randy Orton, yes, the Viper himself, was quickly escorted through a restricted hallway at Full Gear 2025. Fans never saw it. Cameras never caught it. It happened entirely off the broadcast. AEW wrestlers described it as surreal. We froze. No one knew what was happening. I thought it was an angle at first. Some talent genuinely believed Orton was filming something for an upcoming Netflix WWE documentary. Orton believed it may be negotiations. Others believed it might be negotiations. And a few wondered if WWE was using Orton for a future cross-promotional tease. But the facts remain Randy Orton was physical in the AEW Full Gear Arena off camera during the show, according to rumor and gossip online. This was not planned to be seen by fans, and yet it happened according to those in the know. What are your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that? Obviously, this is a developing rumor. And if you're still watching, I want to say thank you. Drop a super thanks or become a channel member to support the channel below by using your credit card. These stories take hours to confirm and deliver. Also, the reaction, guys, the absolute bedlam, the mayhem, the chaos is ensuing right now online. AEW was apparently completely blindsided. Reports say Young Bucks were visibly shocked. Omega asked staff what was happening. FTR simply stared in disbelief. And Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné couldn't have been any happier to see the Viper, Randy Orton. WWE talent were reportedly messaging, why is Orton at Full Gear? Is he signing with AEW? Is he connected to an emergency outside? Nobody knew, and that's what made the tension skyrocket. The WWE's internal reaction, according to those in the know at this time and at this hour. WWE insiders reportedly had two theories. Orton is filming for WWE content, Netflix, or documentary. Orton is exploring non-WWE creative collaborations. But the biggest concern was whether Orton was anywhere near the real-life incident outside. But insiders do not believe he was. Still, the timing made the entire situation emotionally heavy. Or was it just all AI? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on the whole thing. Now let's go through the full confirmed results from the AEW Full Gear. Thank God and luckily, thankfully, Mercedes Moné did not win the AEW Women's Championship, as Chris Statlander is still the AEW Women's Champion. I mean, doesn't Mercedes Moné have enough titles? Doesn't she have enough championships? Doesn't she have enough bravado? Mark Briscoe defeated Kyle Fletcher. We have a brand new AEW World Heavyweight Champion in Samoa Joe. Your thoughts, your comments on one of AEW's wildest cards in months. Also, crowd reactions were loud, and almost every match delivered something unexpected. Ricochet winning a title in AEW. Briscoe's emotional TNT Championship victory. Omega finally returning. Samoa Joe becoming world champion again in AEW. This all contributed to what happened next. The PW Insider, AEW morale very high. Despite the real-life emergency, despite Orton's secret arrival, despite the chaos, PW Insider confirmed that AEW morale was very high backstage after the event. Energized, proud of the show, emotionally uplifted, excited about title changes, motivated headed into Dynamite. This was a surprising positive twist to an otherwise very sad night. In Samoa Joe, the backstage reaction to winning in the locker room, a big emotional lift. Talent said Joe was emotional, grateful, humble, and visibly moved backstage, according to those in the know. He got a standing ovation from staff. Now, the big question, what happens next, viewers? What goes down next? Orton's AEW appearance will not air publicly. WWE will privately address the situation this week with questions and answers. AEW will stay silent unless footage leaks. The real-life emergency remains under investigation. This story is developing. Now, if you enjoyed this deep dive, drop a super thanks, become a channel member, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for nonstop WWE and AEW news. This is Sean's View Entertainment. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and stay safe. Very sad WWE news will continue. And if you like these kind of updates, it's so crucial to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications, because we're going to take this thing to an all-time high. It is absolutely going to be sky high, because we truly do believe in the viewers, the fans, the subscribers. Good, bad, negative, positive, the ups, the downs. It is going to be a roller coaster, as I always say. And as I always say, it is a November to remember. And guys, what was, if you're rating it, if you're reviewing it, if you're going over it, if you're looking at Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and AEW, what was the definitive show? What was the best show? What was the show that was better this week? Was it Raw? Was it SmackDown? Was it NXT? Or was it AEW Full Gear? Was it full emotion? Was it full throttle ahead for all wrestling promotions this week? It has been a huge week for professional wrestling, for all fans' appetites. And then you got to throw TNA into the entire mix, because the fix is absolutely in. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. There is a lot of dynamics going into this, as you can see at this time. But ladies and gentlemen, I am working on yet another huge blockbuster update that you're soon not going to want to miss, because this is Sean Entertainment. We will never surrender, because we will always render the news, the rumors, the exclusives, the updates, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. And if you're not down with that, I got two words for you. Subscribe.